Everyone in the village of Meribad knew two things. The sun was merciless in summer, and no girl had ever dared to outrun her fate. Until one day, a girl named Zainab ran, barefoot, breathless, and burning with a dream too wild for her world. She wasn't running away. She was running towards something. Zainab's village was the kind of place where the sky felt too high to touch, and dreams were locked behind invisible doors. Her father, a kind but weary mason, worked sunup to sundown. Her mother stitched clothes for neighbors to afford lentils and bread. School was a luxury, and for girls, often a forbidden one. But Zainab had a secret. Every afternoon, after finishing her chores, she would sneak to a nearby field with a torn notebook and a dull pencil. There she taught herself to read, slowly, stubbornly, tracing every word like it was a prayer. Books became her wings, stories became her shelter, and a silent promise grew in her heart. One day, I will not just learn, I will lead. When she finally convinced her parents to let her join the village school, the boys laughed. She was too old for her grade, too poor, too ambitious. Why waste time on a girl? They scoffed. But Zainab wasn't wasting time. She was building something, word by word, test by test. She woke up before dawn to study. She taught younger kids for coins. She stitched at night to buy used books. Failure knocked often, but she never opened the door. And one day, it happened. Zainab topped the entire province in her final exams. The village that once mocked her now whispered her name with awe. Even the wind, it seemed, had slowed down to follow her footsteps. Zainab went on to win a national scholarship. She studied engineering in the city, where every corner held a challenge she turned into a stepping stone. Years later, she returned to Meribad, not just as an engineer, but as a changemaker. She built the village's first public library. She started STEM workshops for rural girls. She stood on the same school ground where she was once laughed at, now giving a speech, her voice strong and certain. She often told young girls, "They said a girl can't outrun her fate." But I wasn't running from fate. I was chasing a future I could believe in. Moral of the story: the world may try to draw borders around your dreams, but with courage, even a girl from the dust can redraw the map.